Everybody, welcome to our Lunch and Learn today. And I have the wonderful Vanessa Hunter with me, and I'm excited about today.
Hey, everyone. What is for lunch?
Yeah, it's a lunch and learn. So you're supposed to be having lunch while you learn. Wow, it's the first time we've ever said that, I think.
I know. That's what the Lunch and Learn is all about, so that you can tune in during your lunch hour or your lunch 30 minutes. Since most people get 30 minutes, we try to keep it to 30 minutes.
Right.
And you're supposed to munch your lunch while we talk about whatever we're talking about. And today we're talking about customer appreciation.
Yes, the customer experience, right?
Yes.
And how to deliver the ultimate customer experience. And boy, today's the first time I have a prop, Vanessa.
Awesome. I can't wait to see your prop. Hey, we have a Facebook user. Sorry, I can't call you out by name, but if you go to streamyard.com/Facebook and register your name, we will know who you are next time and we'll be able to call you out by name. But the Facebook user says they had brunch today. I had brunch yesterday for the first time in forever, and I had peach crepes.
Now, hold on. Best brunch ever? Hotel Del San Diego.
Best, hands down.
I don't anybody has ever gone. I got to tell you, you can't beat that brunch ever.
Hands down.
Yeah.
Hands down. Hey, Irma.
Awesome. Okay.
Awesome.
Well, I think it's time to get cracking on this thing, shall we?
Get cracking. Let's do it.
Let's do it. So, creating an amazing customer experience. So, let's go ahead and get started and just talk about, well, what do we mean by create an amazing customer experience? I mean, what is that all about, right?
So, Joe, when we think about the customer experience, whether it's in a brick and mortar store or brick and mortar office environment or an online environment, you want every single step of that process to make that customer feel special and appreciated every step of the way. I don't know how many of us have placed an order online, and if you don't get a thank you message at the end of it, like thanks for your order, you literally think something went wrong, right? You're like, wait, did my order even go through? So there's a certain expectation there that you're going to get some sort of thank you or some sort of order confirmation. But that's part of what we're talking about here is the going above and beyond to make your customers feel special throughout every single interaction with you.
And Vanessa, it's funny that the person who built the slide deck for us, we used to use the word wow a lot. Are you wowing your customers?
Yeah.
Or, what you're sending out in Mailbox Power will wow your customer. And look at that. It sits there and graces this page, and we gave them no direction on that. And the word wow is there. And truthfully, that is it. Are your customers going, wow, no one else has ever done this for me? Wow, this is amazing. Wow, I feel special today because this company XYZ sent me this. What? Just for doing business with them? Really? Yeah, crazy.
Yeah. And you're right, Joe, the wow factor is what we're going for here. But all of us know what it feels like to not be appreciated, right? We know what it feels like when you feel like you could patronize a business or not patronize them, and it doesn't really matter, or their perception is that it doesn't really matter. And that's what we want to take away. We want to make sure that people never have that perception of you or your business by creating that wow factor that Joe's talking about.
Yeah. So are you ready to share some examples? Because I love the ones we picked out today. So I think they're really, really cool. Here we go. So listen, I think that myself and Vanessa have been preaching from the rooftops. If you'll just do two things with Mailbox Power, just two. If you will thank profusely every new customer that comes into your business, and then you will add them to a half birthday campaign, your business will win, and you will make your customers feel special. And in that vein, here we are. Thank you for your business. I mean, this is an amazing, card and gift set. And it says so much to a customer. I just have to always constantly think, and now I'm thinking with the wow word, because if you received this from a business you just started doing business with, and they sent you a greeting card that says, life is a gamble, Vanessa, so glad you rolled the dice and took a chance in doing business with us. Well, I mean, who else does that? Like, you want a customer experience? That is a customer experience in my eyes.
I love this card, Joe, and I completely agree with you. One of the things that I want to point out, though, is that we're using merge fields in this card. And for those of you who are seeing us for the very first time, that is one of the Mailbox Power superpowers right there, is the ability to send an automated card like this that uses merge fields. So you'll see if you look at the inside of this card, there's a first name merge field. There's a return company, which is the sender company name merge field. There's a return first name and a return last name merge field, all used on this card. And that is so incredibly important, because what happens is when you set this up as an automation and it's already got those merge fields in there, you just add people to the group that gets this automated card. And when I say automated card, it automatically gets sent in the mail. It's a physical card that gets sent in the mail as soon as you add a customer to the group that's attached to this automation. So it's a pretty cool way of thanking people for their business, and it doesn't take a lot of time. Some people might be sitting there going, well, I don't have time. I got a lot of new customers, which great. That's awesome for you. But if you want to keep them, if you want them to feel appreciated, then you just drop their name into this automation and they would get this card and gift in the mail.
And the customer and that true experience, you have to I constantly think about this, which is, what does the customer experience with your business? Now, I often refer to insurance agents because, unfortunately, it's a business that really, to gain a new customer, is usually very transactional. They show up because they're looking for the best price. But in the insurance space, if you keep them for 5 years, you keep them for life. That is the standard, de facto, if they can keep them for 5 years. Well, if somebody else comes out with a cheaper price and that's how they're shopping, they weren't shopping based on relationship or how they're being taken care of by that agency, then you're constantly having to fight that churn of people leaving and people coming and going because of this pricing thing, when really it's usually just a few bucks. It's not enough when people are engaged in a relationship with a business to actually make that change. When you take care of a customer and you celebrate that customer being with you, it changes the dynamic. It actually creates a relationship. You're giving without expectation of anything in return. You're sending this just a thank you. You're not asking them for anything. I mean, this is not a come by here. Oh, here's a QR code and here's a new special today. It's a thank you, for being, a part of my business. And for those of you business owners, I'm one. Vanessa's one. And we've both been in this space for our whole life. And, the truth is, this is not common practice, but it is common sense. It's not common practice, but it is common sense. So anyway, I guess I went off the rails for a minute.
I love that though, Joe. And I think the point here is, let's move the relationship from transactional to personal as quickly as possible, because perceived apathy is the reason people stop doing business with people and companies, right? Perceived apathy, meaning doesn't matter whether I'm your customer or not, right? So the sooner you can get them into that place of feeling valued and feeling like that relationship is beyond transactional and now has become personal, then you win. Everybody wins, right? I love this. Jill Branson says, I love this card too. Putting the first name on the front, in the middle, etc., brings attention that you took extra time. And that is so true, Jill. Thanks for that comment. But that is so true. Anything that is personalized, whether it's a card or a gift or a combination of those things, makes the recipient feel extra valued, because they feel like, wow, you took time to learn my name. You took time to actually put my name on the front of this. And the perceived value of that is much, much higher than something that is not personalized.
Yes. And for those of you that are thinking you're doing a great job by sending a thank you email, I want you to keep thinking that. And it really is a great idea. Creating an omni-channel approach to your communication is where you really need to be. If you can thank them socially, you can thank them in an email. And you can send a gift. I think we all understand that it didn't cost you anything to send the email, didn't cost you anything to do anything socially. but it definitely costs money and effort to send a gift, to put something in a box. And the recipient understands that implicitly. This is not, this was done on purpose for me. This wasn't automated, even though it was. It wasn't automated, okay?
Even though it was.
I'm a terrible winker. So anyway, there you go.
I'm a terrible winker too. That's funny.
Oh, I try.
Okay.
All right, off the soapbox for a minute.
So this is a simple thank you for your business. This is for new business. What's the next one, Joe?
How to thank your existing clients.
Love it. Love it. So when it comes to being a great client, first name, again, using that first name on the front of the card, when it comes to being a great client, Joe, you nailed it. And who wouldn't want this? And what I love about this one is it even has the envelope personalized with the hammer and the nails. Who's not going to open that? When they see that come through the mail, they're going to open it. I mean, there's no doubt about it. They want to know what this is all about. Who's sending me a hammer and nails? What does this all mean? So I love this card.
I've seen this card deployed, and I've seen this actually generate shout outs on Facebook. I've seen it generate actual videos where people are just shouting people from the rooftops. This is a great card. It's already there. You know what I love about Mailbox Power? Listen, go to our design store where we house all of our templates. Add to cart, select recipient, and check out. You're done. You don't have to do anything. If you don't like the message, so easy to change, so easy. Okay. But in all reality, the message is spot on for any business, any customer, and it just works. And I love like you said, that envelope. How could you not open that?
Yeah.
My name and a hammer and nails. I'm opening that envelope for sure.
For sure. And again, this person used the merge fields in there. And of course, you can change the message on the inside. You could change the font. You could do whatever you want with the personal message that's on the inside of this to make it more appropriate for your business if you need to soften the message or whatever you need to do for your business. But the fact of the matter is, like Joe said, you could just click it and send it and it's good to go as it is, which we love. Anything we can do at Mailbox Power to save you time and money, we're going to do it. So that is what this is all about.
And, this is thanking existing clients. You can do this at any time. It's just a card. For our pro members, it's 50 cents plus postage. I mean, come on, for $1 and a nickel or $1.08, whatever it is right now with postage, that's a screaming deal. Now, you also get 50 free cards every month. So, I mean, wouldn't hurt, what would it hurt to reach out to a client? Just let them know, when it comes to being a great client, you nailed it. I love the message.
Joe, I want to touch on this again because I think you just mentioned the 50 free cards with our pro membership. So our pro membership does come with the 50 free cards per month, which more than pays for your membership, right? So it's fantastic. But here's the cool thing. Even if you sent it out and you said, okay, I'm only using my 50 free cards to appreciate my clients because that's the budget that I have for customer appreciation right now, fine. Do 50 at a time. Even if you have thousands of clients, do 50 at a time. Anything that you can do that makes your customer feel appreciated, even if you take your top 10 clients and start sending to those ones first, whatever you can do, just take a step in the right direction to start appreciating them.
Absolutely. I guess it's that time to go to the next slide.
So again, this is a first name merge field right there on the front. Thank you. It would say, Joe, thank you for being our customer, with brownies that are also personalized with the same message to them. And again, a great way to thank your existing customers. And you can implement this any time of year.
Absolutely. And I'm going to add one more piece to this. So, when we talk about thanking your current customers, what if you sent this on the anniversary you started doing business with them? And that's what it said on the inside. Vanessa, thank you for being our customer. And on the inside, there was a nice little message that says, hey, it's been a year, Vanessa, and we really appreciate you. We just wanted to reach out and let you know that we're thankful for your business.
Right.
And with some brownies or whatever, we have so many options now, but I think that's what it all boils down to. Think about your customer. How can you make them feel special? What can you do that your competition is not doing.
Exactly.
Do they even know Mailbox Power exists? Do they even know the mailbox should be used as a communication platform that actually has a more meaningful message when it lands versus electronic media, right, which is free and everybody knows it. Okay, off the soapbox again.
So I'll also say with this particular card, I thank you for being our customer. And then if I open that up and learned that I was one of your top 10 customers or your high value customers or your VIP customers or whatever that may be, that's where you start on this whole thing, is by recognizing the people that mean the most to your business. Because let's face it, in today's world, they could go elsewhere like this, right? It's really easy for people to look online for alternates to whatever they're doing in business. So you want to go the extra mile and, like Joe said, do the things that your competition is not doing. And people get really loyal and really sticky when they feel appreciated.
Yep, it's a new world, folks. Yep, just a Facebook poke ain't gonna do it anymore. That's right, for sure. Okay, Vanessa, here you go.
So recognize their milestones. And this is really, really important in terms of taking a special interest in them by recognizing their birthday or a new baby or their anniversary. Or we love to recognize half birthdays as well. So that's how this card and the brownies got onto this slide. But Joe, I am not going to steal your thunder in this arena. If you could please talk about the importance of recognizing birthdays.
It is such a big deal to me. It's such a big deal to our company. It should be a big deal to you. And here's why. It's simple. It's one day a year that you should celebrate the life of your customer, your friend, your family. And it's so easy. It's so easy right here at Mailbox Power. We use what are called automations. If you add somebody to your birthday automation, they will automatically get whatever you have set up. And we often just recommend two things. It's a birthday card and a gift, or if you're on a budget, just a birthday card. And what Vanessa was speaking to earlier, segment your list. Maybe there's somebody that gets the big $50 birthday, and then there's other people that just get a greeting card or just a postcard. But remember, if you are the one person that recognized them on their birthday, how special are they going to feel because you remembered them? And I'm going to just ask this question. I ask it often. I want you to think to yourself, how many birthday cards did you get on your birthday? And the average answer I get is 1 or 2. That's the average. Can you imagine being one of those 1 or 2 as a business that actually reached out and didn't try and sell them anything? You just tried to recognize them on their special day with a card and a gift. Now, I also get a lot of snickering when I say half birthday. And the half birthday card is up there for a reason, because all of us that know this and have been in this business for just long enough know that the half birthday card gets more mileage than the actual birthday card, because people don't even know it's their half birthday, but our system does. And you don't have to remember. Once they're in the system, we set it up to go out 180 days before their birthday or after. Yeah. Either one, whatever you choose. But the half birthday is such a big deal. I can't even tell you. It's 10 to 1. 10 to 1 where I get people going, hey, thanks for that half birthday card, but they won't say anything for the birthday. Like, right. What? This is crazy, but this is the way it works. And when you think about being unique and you think about standing out from the crowd, and that crowd is you and your competitors, how do you stand out? How do you make your customer feel? Are you taking the necessary steps to stand out, to be that one that they won't cheat on ever? Right? And I say it like that, but it's true. I want customers that don't want to cheat on me. They want to call me and go, hey, if there's a pricing thing coming around, they can call you and go, hey, I really don't want to leave you, but your prices are a little bit higher than the competition. Is there anything we can do? Wouldn't you rather have that phone call than no phone call and they're just gone?
Right.
That's what we're talking about with the client or customer experience. And it is a big, big deal.
It's a big, big deal, Joe. Thank you for sharing that. I just got a call the other day. I got a call and a text message. One was because I had sent out this exact half birthday card to somebody, and they were like, how did you calculate my half birthday? Wow. I thought you were too busy for that. And I was like, oh yeah, no, I always squeeze in time for my friends. Of course I'm not calculating it, but I'm not going to tell people that. And then and then for the birthday. It just means so much to people when you recognize that. I love this from Jill. Yes, 90% of my half birthday cards get a response thanking me because it made their day. I send a cookie too. That's fantastic. We're showing a couple of treats here as we share these slides with you. We have all kinds of personalizable gifts, including non-edible items like pens and journals and all kinds of things for you to choose from in sending out things. So like Joe said a little while ago, segmenting your list. Obviously, you probably spend a little more money on your VIP or high value customers or friends or family versus those people that are just new to your business or just became customers. But again, we've got something to fit every single budget.
We do. Are you ready to talk about realtors for a minute?
I am.
Okay, so me too. Now, this I have some personal energy around, and I think you do too as well, Vanessa, because we've talked a lot about realtors and how they typically do business.
Yeah.
And we're so lucky to have the realtors we do, and we're so lucky that we have these special automations set up. But I want to share something. This is the first time I have a prop today. And what you're seeing right now is one of our recommendations on how a realtor should appreciate someone they have just sold a home to. Mm-hmm. And what you're seeing is a 2.5-year customer appreciation automation. Now that's a mouthful, right? A 2.5-year customer appreciation automation. I need to say that 10 times fast almost. I think it's appreciation automation. Appreciate it. It's going to get me one of these times. But anyway, what happens is every 90 days a shipment goes out. Every 90 days. And I have to ask you all that are listening right now, if you purchased a home and the realtor sent you a gift every 90 days for 2.5 years, if somebody ever raised their hand and said, hey, do you know a good realtor? Tell me you are not going to pop tall and go, oh, I got the best realtor on the planet. You know that's exactly what's going to go on. And for you realtors that are listening to me right now, I'm getting ready to share a prop. And the prop is what I received from a home that I had purchased. And it was an expensive home. I'm not going to say how much, but I'm just going to say it wasn't cheap. And I kind of reference this because it is a big deal that you do the right thing for a long period of time. Most of the commissions from sales of homes it's thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars nowadays. I mean, I think the average sale price on a home where you live, Vanessa, in California is like $750,000. And that's probably gone up. I think that was last year.
Yeah.
So it could even be higher, but
crazy.
This is the norm. You would come into that home after getting the keys and you would find this sitting somewhere. Now, some of them have cheese, a bad bottle of wine, some dry crackers. This one is not much different. It has, hot chocolate and, I'm not saying it's a terrible gift, but what I'm saying is if this is all you're going to do, this is it. For a $500,000, $750,000, $1 million home, this is what you're going to give them. This is all you've got. This is as good as you can do. Now, I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I'm just trying to say there is another way. There is another way. And this is not a bad gift. This is a great first gift. Okay. Right. This is a great first gift. It's cute. The guy's going to look it over and maybe the gal's going to go, oh yeah, that's cute and great. But when I look at the alternative, every 90 days for 2.5 years, they get a gift. And you can change this up. I mean, this is, probably what, $150 to send this thing out over a 2.5-year period of time.
I think it's around $200, Joe, but look at the commission that they've earned on that home.
Right. No, that's what I think about. And look at the potential for referrals. Yeah. And not only, I have to say this automation was set up to help a realtor. Mm-hmm. The third or the second gift that goes out, it sends a tape measure with the realtor's logo and the homeowner's name. And it says going to great lengths on the front of the card. And on the inside, it says, how do we measure up? If we measured up to your expectations, we love referrals. Now, are you even asking for referrals? Because this is asking for referrals on the sly by Mailbox Power is basically what's going on here. But let's talk about that tape measure for a minute. Vanessa, if there's a tape measure in your home that has your name on it, it can't be regifted. You're not sending it to Goodwill. You're keeping it.
not only that, let me just tell you, let me give you guys a hint. If you are a realtor out there, send a tape measure to the woman of the house. I can't tell you what I go through to borrow a tape measure.
That's good.
Send a gift to the woman of the house and you will always get the business, because seriously, that goes a long way. But you could send 2 tape measures. Our tape measures are pretty economical. But the point is, Joe, that, and I'll tell you, I didn't get a single thing when I got my house. When I bought my house, I got nothing, right? Which I don't expect anything, but I also had given that realtor a lot of business between initially listing with him and then the final close of our house was quite a while that we were looking for a house, and then we actually closed on our house. And I had given him a ton of business, and yeah, so and you can't help but think, well, was that appreciated? I don't know. I mean, he's a nice guy, and I don't know if it was or not, which is a terrible place to be, right?
Yep, that's
you
exactly
always want to know whether or not your business is appreciated, whether or not your referrals are appreciated. So that's another thing that you should be doing. If somebody is giving you referrals, make sure you have an automation set up to send out a thank you for the referral or some sort of reward for the referrals that you're getting, because they're just as important as that initial business.
Yes. And really, Vanessa, I mean, kind of wrapping this up, we've done a great job with talking about the customer experience and what you can do to stand out above the crowd. And we've given you a couple of ideas, but, I often say this, that Mailbox Power is a blank canvas. Paint it how you wish. Whether it's a postcard that goes out for a thank you, or a greeting card, or a greeting card and a gift, just do something. Do something that your competition is not doing. Stand out above the crowd. Make sure that your customers know you love them. They know you appreciate them, and they won't go anywhere. It's true. They just won't cheat on you at that point. It's done. It's over with. And I just love that, it seems so simple, and it is so simple.
Yes.
But really, engaging with this, embracing it, will get you everywhere.
Yep.
Everywhere.
It absolutely will. It absolutely will, Joe. And it is a blank canvas, or you can just pick and choose things, add them to your cart and check out. Yes. And nobody will be the wiser. There's a lot of very, very creative people in our community that have put together some awesome things, particularly for realtors, also for the insurance business, also for any small business. We've got a lot of great talent on our team. So I'm sure there's something that will fit your needs.
Absolutely. And really think about it. Yes, we do greeting cards. Yes, we do postcards. But what sets us apart from everyone else is everything's personalized. The brownies are personalized. The box is personalized. The tape measure is personalized. The coffee mug is personalized. Everything you want to send is personalized, and that is the game changer. So you couple that with an automation, and I got to tell you, we have some happy customers at Mailbox Power. What? I don't ever have to touch that again for 2.5 years. It's just going to go. Right. All in. So anyway, any last words, Vanessa?
Just start somewhere. If you're overwhelmed right now and you think, oh, I've got thousands of customers, or I've got this, or I've got that, I don't know where to begin. Begin with the person that pops into your mind first and start there. My business, fill in the blank. My business would not be the same if this person wasn't a part of it. If I didn't have this customer, or if this customer chose to leave me, it would really hurt. Think about that. And that's where you should start with your appreciation, or just start with the next person that walks through the door.
Yes, definitely. Well, and I'm going to end with this. We do have, our Lunch and Learn next week. I'm going to share that with you in a second. If you don't know what to do, you don't know where to start, there's a couple of options. Monday through Saturday at 12 noon Pacific time, every day, we actually have live human that does training, and they're there to help you. They're there to help you set this exact thing up. You can go, hey, I watched the Lunch and Learn, and I want what Vanessa and Joe were talking about. and they will help you get it set up and get you going. That's what they're there for. They're there to help you execute on your account and teach you kind of how to do it yourself as well. But anyway, our next Lunch and Learn. Are you ready?
Yes, our next Lunch and Learn is creating an amazing employee experience. And we're going to talk about employee culture and the culture of your business. And that is next Wednesday at the same time, 11 a.m. Pacific. If you've missed any of these Lunch and Learns, or if you'd like to learn more about Mailbox Power and what we have to offer, please hop on over to youtube.com/Mailbox Power, and you can watch other Lunch and Learns or tutorials about how to use the Mailbox Power system to boost your business and really, really fortify your business.
Love it. Okay, Vanessa, it's time. We're leaving you, folks. We love you. And we will be back next Wednesday to talk about the employee experience, and we can't wait. So have a wonderful day, and thanks, Vanessa.
Take care, everyone.